Sam Bankman-Fried, you've recently been arrested, so thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule of sitting in jail to talk with me here.
Yep.
Now, Sam, FTX went from being a booming business worth $32 billion to then being caught committing fraud, collapsing, and now being worth zero. Could you explain exactly what happened?
What happened.
Well, that clarifies pretty much everything. Case closed. There are a few finer details about the operations we'll circle back to in a minute. But first, while running FTX, you and your executive team apparently had these big orgies in your penthouse with what, like 10 people?
Probably 20.
20? That is wild. With all those employees in the mix, what's the most important thing to think about when you're doing everybody?
Positions.
Yeah, I guess that would be pretty vital. Just these giant nerd orgies. Now, let me ask you this. I've seen pictures of your former CEO and girlfriend, Caroline. Ugh. Could you actually get boners over these kind of gals?
Yep.
Wow. Well, I guess you, my friend, are a better man than I. I don't think I could ever get a boner over her. No offense. Oh, and bro, if she was half as good in bed as she was at being a CEO, then I bet you've got some stories to tell.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to hear them right now because I don't want to throw up. But before we move on, I have to ask, with y'all banging each other dorky style all the time, wasn't that a little bit risky for spreading diseases?
Maybe more than a little bit.
What do you mean? Sam, did you get syphilis?
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Sam, I am so sorry. I hear that is a very gnarly disease and pretty disgusting with what it does to your genitals, and flesh literally falls off your face.
What?
Yeah, apparently it peels right off your face.
That was a huge mistake of mine.
Oh, you'll most certainly live to regret it. But let's not live in the past, Sam. You've got a bright future ahead of you because you are quite the businessman.
FTX, that was a real business.
What? What makes you say that?
People lost a lot of money.
But I think real businesses help people make more money, not lose it. But I don't know. I'm not an elite such as yourself, so I probably just don't understand. So, aside from helping people lose money, what else made FTX a real business?
The whole thing, as I understand it, I think, was just one big Ponzi scheme.
I'll be honest with you, Sam. I like how your mind works. I'd love to get you into my downline in my essential oil business, but we'll talk about that business opportunity when we're done here. Is that cool with you?
Yep.
Great. Now, you've been taking a little bit of heat recently, and you're facing up to 115 years in prison for alleged crimes committed.
At the end of the day, look, there's a question of what happened and why, and who did what.
Well, to those questions, it says here that what happened was fraud, and the why is greed and corruption, and who did it is you. You effectively stole people's money.
I did not know that there's any improper use of customer funds.
And OJ probably didn't know his wife's neck was in front of his knife. Things like that just happen. I mean, I know that, and you know that, Sam. So I know you didn't mean to do it, but you did. Take your time. I know this is hard, Sam. I'm here with you.
There are a lot of things that are worrying me right now.
Like what? Are you talking to yourself?
Yeah.
Would you mind stopping that? It's kind of creeping me out. Dude, knock it off. That's so creepy. Do you even have a soul?
To my knowledge, I have basically nothing left.
Well, that does make sense with all the money you've donated to the Democrats. Something about that must really just suck the soul right out of your body for people like you and George Soros. Top 2 mega donors. Congratulations, by the way. Fine company at the top of that list. But Sam Skeet, being frank, FTX was using customer deposits to pay off creditors for Alameda. Did you know about this?
I don't know of FTX deposits being used to pay off Alameda creditors.
Did it again. So you're saying you didn't know FTX was using customer deposits to pay off creditors for Alameda?
Which creditors are you referring to?
The fucking Alameda ones. Aren't you even paying attention?
What?
Attention! Are you paying any of it? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you as a person, there is something seriously wrong with you. You are an irritating fucking human being.
I mean, I don't think that's who I am at all, but I understand why they're saying that.
No, I'm saying it, you fucking moron, not them. I mean, you saying it that way is just another example of what makes you so abrasive as a person. Oh no. Sam, did I hurt your feelings?
That's right.
Oh, Sam, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's not you, it's me. It's just been a real hard month for me. I lost all my money in a crypto scandal and it's just had me really stressed out. I'm so sorry. I mean, you're great. You really are great. In fact, you're better than great. You're an effective altruist. You really are. Sam, could you ever forgive me?
Yep.
Great. So just for clarity on the whole fraud thing with FTX using customer funds to pay off debts for Alameda, could you clarify how you're innocent?
You know, best I can tell, Alameda did have a big position open on FTX. That position, I think, was, very over collateralized a year ago. There was a total market collapse and, specifically a large correlated collapse in its assets, over the last month and to some extent over the last year that, threatened that position quite a bit. And I think that's, as best I understand, a lot of what happened there.
Well, I'm sure an answer like that will hold up in court.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, that's 115 years in prison for you. That's like the rest of your life, isn't it? But I'm sure with the same people investigating you being the same people you've paid tens of millions of dollars to, it will hold up in court. Sam, a lot of people have found it interesting that you've said recently that you want to start another business. And quite honestly, that concerns people with fear that fraud could simply happen again, given your track record. But to put those concerns to rest, can you share with this new business that you're envisioning how it would be different from FTX and how exactly you would run it in a legitimate way?
When you look at the classic Bernie Madoff story.
Okay, before you go any further, let me stop you right there, Sam. Would you look at that? We are out of time. Sam, this has been great, and I think you have undoubtedly won back a lot of favor in the eyes of the public with this interview, so thank you for taking the time. You're doing it again. Oh, by the way, just between you and I, with this next business of yours, are you by chance looking for investors? Real quick, if you are a freedom lover, I would love to invite you to join me in my Freedom Lovers community on Locals. Free to become a member. There's behind the scenes, uncensored chats and information exchanges. You can join me as a free member at jpsears.locals.com. I will see you on the inside. That is good. Hey there, my friend. I would like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Bond Charge. And today specifically, I'm getting super excited about Bond Charge's red light therapy products, like the Hive, which you can see behind me. If you're someone who likes to proactively take care of your health and well-being so you can feel and function your best, then red light therapy is probably already on your radar. It's pretty much on every biohacker's radar because it has a wide range of benefits and it's something that's quick and easy to implement in one's life. Some of the reasons why I use Bond Charge red light therapy devices as part of my normal health and wellness routine are the anti-aging effects on skin, more energy, better recovery from exercise, as well as quicker healing from injuries. And because Bond Charge has a variety of red light therapy devices, it makes it really easy. You've got the full body red light panels like the Hive and the Hive Max, and smaller handheld devices like the Mini and the Bullet. Red light therapy has been a regular part of my life for over a year now. I love it and I feel genuine benefit from it. That's why I'm proud to share these Bond Charge products with you. If you want to get your red light therapy groove on so you can feel and function your best, just go to bondcharge.com/JP. And while you're there, please use the discount code JP for 15% off. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna take a nap.